As the world continues to change, so does the highly dynamic world of South Korean entertainment. BTS, a global group that has conquered the world stage since a decade ago, has never been separated from the spotlight of the media and fans. And amid all the hustle and bustle about comebacks, solo projects, to military service, one question is slowly but surely resonating among their loyal fans. Is Park Jimin still the center of BTS? This issue does not arise without reason. In recent months, a number of very attentive fans have begun to notice a faint but consistent pattern of change. Starting from promotional materials, official posters, to the distribution of highlights in various solo and group activities, Jimin's position does not seem as strong or as sonic as before. He, who for years has been the center of attention in BTS's choreography, mainly because of his alluring stage appeal, is now starting to look like just one part of a large, complex formation. In the past, Jimin was often the first face to appear when BTS released something big. Be it in the form of visual teasers, the order of appearance on stage, to strategic positions in music clips, Jimin has always been the center in the true sense. His movements, his gaze, and his expression had a power of their own that created a strong impression in the minds of anyone watching. But now, in the last music video before the military break, the audience sees more focus on Jungkook and Taehyung, and even RM, the leader who is usually on the side, is starting to take on the main visual role more often. This condition provokes various speculations. Some fans in the online community are beginning to attribute these changes to the possible presence of internal dynamics behind the scenes. Does the agency have a different agenda after Jimin's solo success through songs like Crazy and Set Me Free PT2? Or will Jungkook's explosive popularity with Seven and Standing Next to You make spotlight distribution more competitive among members? These questions continue to arise, although there has been no official clarification from HYB. Interestingly, this change occurred along with a quieter than usual atmosphere surrounding Jimin. He is usually active in providing updates, is now one of the members who rarely appear on Weverse and other social platforms. Even during military leave or during national holidays where some members are seen hanging out or sharing sweet interactions with fans, Jimin tends to disappear. Many fans admitted that they felt deprived of personal interactions that used to be so warm and routine from him. This change is not only visible from the perspective of appearance. In interviews, fans observed that Jimin is now more careful when speaking, calmer, and sometimes looks separated from the excitement that usually surrounds BTS. He is no longer the bright and energetic one who sparks the laughter of the members and prefers to be the listening observer rather than the center of the conversation. Some fans suspect this has to do with his personal experiences over the past few years, from the pressure of his huge solo success to the not always friendly public response to his every move. Not a few also speculate that this is all part of HYB's internal rebranding strategy. In the world of the entertainment industry, a change in the direction of imaging is commonplace. It could be that Jimin is being directed to become a more mysterious and exclusive figure, no longer the center who is always present in front of the camera, but an icon who appears in important moments with greater effect. But this strategy, while it may be effective in marketing, still leaves a wound for fans who are used to seeing Jimin as BTS's emotional axis point. One of the moments that sparked great discussion among the army was when BTS attended an internal military event and official photos were released by government agencies. In the photo, Jimin's position is on the side, even partially covered by security officers. Meanwhile, Jungkook stood in the middle with a smile full of charisma that immediately became a trending topic. While some fans try to see this as a coincidence, others see it as a visual symbol indicating that BTS's central structure is shifting, that the spotlight that used to be on Jimin is now shifting. However, it is worth highlighting that the shift in the position of the center in the group is not a bad thing. BTS is a group of 7 talented individuals who can swap roles whenever needed. But the fact that fans are so sensitive to this change reflects how close the emotional connection between fans and BTS's visual identity has become. And in that identity, Jimin plays a very vital role. Even when thinking back to their debut in 2013, many agreed that BTS's transition from a hip-hop group with a loud impression to a global pop icon could not be separated from Jimin's presence that bridges masculine and elegant appeal. With a background in contemporary dance, a flexible body, and the ability to express emotions through gestures, JIMIN fills a visual void that no other group has. She doesn't just dance, she brings a story to every choreography. Now that the members are serving their mandatory military service one by one and fans are starting to count down the time to BTS's big comeback, once they're all back, the question of JIMIN's position is more important than ever. Will he return to the center position? Or will it take a new place, more mature, more hidden, yet still significant? Fan response was divided in two. Some felt that it was time for BTS to evolve and let the spotlight move around evenly. But there are also those who feel that this change feels too fast, too suddenly, as if removing the contribution that has been so attached to JIMIN's name. Those who broke into the fandom because they were captivated by JIMIN's stage performance, by the way he looked at the camera, or his distinctive alluring smile, now feel a little alienated from BTS's new narrative. More than just a center, JIMIN's role in BTS is a symbol of emotional balance. He is often a mediator in times of tension, a place to lean on when the other members feel tired, and a gentle force that keeps the group together from within. Then the slightest change of position or role will resonate greatly in the internal dynamics as well as in the perception of fans. Interestingly, when this issue became more crowded, the fan community also began to put together various video footage and photos from the past, as if trying to prove how important JIMIN's presence as a center was. Some videos have even gone viral again, especially clips from performances of Blood, Sweat, and Tears, or Serendipity, that show how strong JIMIN's magnetic power is on stage. The accompanying comments were nostalgic. Will we see that era again? Or JIMIN is the reason I fell in love with BTS. While the agency has yet to give any statement, several analysts of the Korean entertainment industry gave their views. They mentioned that the change in visual focus within the group could be related to global market projections. Jungkook, who is now active internationally and often appears in global collaboration projects, may be the focus of promotion for some time to come. But they also believe that there is no one position in BTS that is fixed. All members have their own moments and cycles. In the midst of speculation, JIMIN himself remained silent. He never responded directly to the conversation. In the only short letter he shared from the military some time ago, he only expressed his longing and gratitude to the fans. There was no jittery tone, no hint that he felt left out. But it was precisely that silence that made many soldiers feel more anxious. Is this the beginning of a new chapter for BTS, where JIMIN will take on a different role? Or is this just a pause, a moment where each member is tested in silence before shining brighter again? To be sure, the ARMY's love for JIMIN has not faded. Regardless of their position, in the middle, on the sides, or even behind the scenes, fans who have loved BTS since the beginning know that a JIMIN's worth can't be measured just from his position in the formation or the camera's spotlight. She is the soft pulse of a pop revolution that has changed the world, and whatever role she takes forward, her influence is too deep to be erased. Now, only time will tell if JIMIN will return as a center or not. But one thing is certain, even if the world no longer sees him in the middle, the hearts of the fans have placed him there for a long time and have never moved.